This question has asked us to work out the surface area of the prism. So we've got to recognise that a prism means we've got the same cross section at either end going across the length, so it's in the shape of a triangle. Surface area implies that we want to be looking at what we could paint outside the shape. Several ways to do this, but usually it's a good idea when we want the surface area to make sure we get all the surfaces, all the faces, that we draw the net out. So for this one, the net will be the rectangle at the bottom, the two triangles at the ends, and then the top face will be a rectangle and the back face will be a rectangle. So we're going to have to work out 3 rectangles and 2 triangles. Well, the 2 triangles are identical, so if I just work out one of them, so we have to remember that the formula for working out the area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base length times the perpendicular height, so the height that's measured at a right angle to the base. And so when we look at the picture, we can see that the base length of the triangle is 5, so we're going to do 1/2 times 5, and the perpendicular height is 12, so we're going to times by 12. So the best way to do this is do the numbers before we do the halving. So 5 times 12 is 60, halve it is 30. So we have 30 square centimetres. Again, really important we have the units, although the question did tell us the units here. Quite often they might leave that and expect you to do it to give you the mark, so it's a good habit to be in. That's for one triangle, but the picture's got 2, so we've got 30 there and we've got 30 there. We've got these 3 rectangles, so if we do the bottom one first, then that has a width of 5 and a length of 12. No, it doesn't. It's a length of 20 going along the bottom there, so a length of 20. So for the bottom one, then we're going to do a rectangle, which is just simply base times height. So the base times the perpendicular height, again the right angled height, so length. So what have we got? We've got 5 times 20, which happens to be 100 square centimetres. So this answer here is going to be 100. So if I put the areas in circles, it'll then remind me what I'm going to be adding together at the end. So if we look at the front face here, then they're telling us that that had a length of 13. So, and it's got the same one there of 20. So to get the area of this one, then we've got another rectangle, and for this one here, it's going to be 13 times 20. So 13 times 2 is 26. The 0 means so we're multiplying by a multiple of 10, so we move it across one place, 260 square centimetres. So this will be 260. And then we've got the final one here, which is the back rectangle of the prism, and that has a length of 20 again, and it has a width of 12, same as the height of the prism, so that will be 12. So we've got to do that rectangle there, which is going to be 12 times 20. 12 2 is 24, multiple of 10, move it across one place, 240 square centimetres, so this will be 240. So we've got 5 faces, therefore we add up all those numbers to get the final answer. So we've got 240, we've got a 30 and a 30, which made 60, and then we've got 100, and then we've got a 260. So we add all those up, 0, 4, 10, 16, 1, 2, and that makes 4. So the answer here will be 460 square centimetres. So again, surface area means add up all the areas of all the faces, draw the net out, so it allows you to see what all the faces are. We can see those triangles and rectangles. You need to know the formulas: half base height for a triangle, and base times length or base times height for a rectangle, and then carefully put in the numbers and work out each of the individual areas, and then total them all up for the total surface area. Okay, so we've worked out the areas of all the faces and we want to add them together. So we've gone through 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 10, 6, 16, took the 1 down, 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6. That's a slight mistake there, it should be 660, always worth double checking. So the final answer here should be 660 square centimetres. So again, always double check your adding up and then limit your mistakes that you make.